Paddy Pimblett versus Bobby Green. Who's going to win this fight? Well, before we talk about who's going to win this fight, let's take a look at their latest performances in which Paddy Pimblett fought Jaron Gordon, in which was a very close fight. Both went back and forth. Both had some great shots, but Paddy Pimblett outlanded Jaron Gordon, and he ended up taking it by decision. After this, Paddy Pimblett went up to fight Tony Ferguson, in which Paddy Pimblett dropped Tony Ferguson in round one. Paddy Pimblett had a lot of ground control, won every single round, and he ended up taking it by decision. Now let's take a look at Bobby Green's latest performances, in which he fought Jalen Turner, in which Jalen Turner knocked out Bobby Green in round one. And after this, Bobby Green went on to fight Jim Miller at UFC 300, in which Jim Miller clipped Bobby Green in round one, but then Bobby Green brought it back, put a lot of punishment on Jim Miller, in which he even dropped Jim Miller in round three, in which he ended up taking it by decision.
Now here's the thing about this fight. This fight doesn't mean too much to either man. I would even argue that Bobby Green has more to lose in this fight than he has to gain. For example, if he wins, all he gains is the fact that he was able to stop Paddy Pimblett from entering the ranks, and he also gets to stop Paddy Pimblett's winning streak in the UFC. And if Paddy Pimblett wins, well, he gets the opportunity to enter into the ranks as Bobby Green is ranked number 15. So yeah, Bobby Green has more to lose in this fight, because if he loses, well, then he loses his spot and he's out of the ranks. So now how's this fight going to go, and who's going to win this fight? Well, I believe that nothing crazy is going to happen in this fight to the point where we're surprised because something crazy happened, because I don't see either man performing better than their last performance. So based off that, Paddy Pimblett should win this fight, considering that his latest performances have been way better, on top of the fact that he's on a 7-fight winning streak, with 5 of those wins being in the UFC. And it also makes a lot of sense on why Bobby Green is ranked number 15, because he is slowing down, and I don't ever see him getting back into the rhythm to the point where I see him climbing up in the ranks. So for this reason, I got Paddy Pimblett winning this fight.